Okay, so our last section in this module, very last section, hooray, oops, is looking at pay statements. Okay, so looking at pay statements, pay stubs, you'll still be given one of these. Sometimes they're electronic now, okay, but you're entitled to a pay stub when you work. So it's a form that employers give each employee that shows gross earnings and deductions from earnings of a pay period. So it should show you your gross earnings, so how much did you make overall, and what did they take off. And it's pretty good idea to pay attention to your pay statements, because you want to look at, like, record your deductions and make sure that they're paying you the right amount. So have you been paid for the right number of hours? Have you been paid the right wage? I don't know if I've already mentioned this story, but I had a friend who thought they got a raise and they didn't realize that they hadn't actually been given the raise until they checked their pay stub. So, and then they went and got that fixed and they got back paid, but you have to make sure, okay? So let's look at a couple different things. This is a simple or simplified pay stub. So a couple of questions. What is Jolie's hourly rate of pay? Okay, so there should be somewhere on your pay stub, so right here, that talks about your hours and your earnings. So the hourly rate of pay is right there, okay? Now, did I lose my pen? Yeah, okay. So hourly rate of pay is $19 per hour, and we got that from right there. And then how many days does the pay period cover? So the days that the pay period covers, it's important that you include, so it's from, and this is an American, because, oh man, I am not on fire this morning. I'm sorry, guys. Can't spell. Okay. This is American, and we know that because they're going month, day, year. Here we usually go day, month, year. Obviously, though, you can't have the 10th of some 13th month. So it's October 13th, 2010 to October 19th, 2010. Now you have to count, it's not the difference between, you don't go 19 minus 13, okay? Don't do that, because that's going to give you the wrong answer. You have to include, so it's the 13th, the 14th, the 15th, the 16th, the 17th, the 18th, and the 19th. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 days, okay? So it's important that you do not do that, because this is only 6 days, and that's wrong. Okay, you have to include the 13th. That's usually sometimes an error that happens. So 7 days, how many days does the pay period cover? It covers 7 days, and they're telling us, so if her gross earnings, and we can see her gross earnings right here, if her gross earnings are $712.50, how many hours did she work? Well, this is back to old school ratio proportions, so dollars per hour. So we know that she makes $19 in 1 hour, and we know that she made $712.50, and we don't know how many hours that was that she had to work. So that's what we're, oh my gosh, trying to figure out. So what we're going to do is what we always do, which is multiply the pair, divide the spare, okay, and x is going to end up being equal to 1 times $712.50 divided by 19, okay, and so that should be 37.5 hours. All right. Okay, so that's actually all I have notes-wise for this section, just a quick one. Please again do all, and I will post your review assignment for you shortly so that you can get working on that too. And hopefully, well, that is the end. So I'm going to put end. Yay! So great job, you guys. All right, thanks so much.